We've seen a general overview of the preparation, handling, and transportation of hazardous materials. But what do you do if the package is leaking? Here's a step-by-step guide. In the facility, if you see a leaking package that contains hazardous materials or an unknown substance, or if the package is smoking, giving off irritating fumes, or reacting in any way, do not touch the package. If the package is on a moving belt, stop the belt.
If you can safely do so without touching the package, look for a hazard label, hazmat shipping paper, or any other hazard warnings that would indicate the package contains hazardous materials.
Leave the area. Notify your supervisor. Your supervisor will contact someone specially trained to handle hazmat spills called a designated responder. Do not place the package into the sort system. If the package contents can be identified from the outside and it contains common household products like paint, personal care items, or cleaners, the supervisor may isolate the package in a spill tub to prevent damage to other packages until the designated responder arrives.
If you are in a delivery vehicle and you see a leaking package that contains hazardous materials or an unknown substance, or if the package is smoking, giving off irritating fumes, or reacting in any way, do not touch the package. Without touching or moving the package in any way, look for a hazard label, hazmat shipping paper, or any other hazard warnings that would indicate the package contains hazardous materials. Close the doors and secure the vehicle in a safe location and leave the immediate area and notify your supervisor. The supervisor will contact the designated responder to handle the package and spilled material.
If the package is smoking, giving off irritating fumes, or reacting in any way, it should be considered hazardous. If the contents of the package cause irritation to your eyes, nose, mouth, or skin, you should also consider the package hazardous. If you cannot determine the contents of the package, consider it hazardous. Never throw a leaking package in the trash. Never send damaged, hazardous materials packages back to the shipper. The only approved way that UPS may return the undamaged contents of a damaged hazardous materials package is by using a yellow salvage drum. Only undamaged hazardous materials may be returned in a salvage drum. If some of the contents were leaked on by another container, they cannot be returned to the shipper in a salvage drum. A salvage drum is marked like any other hazmat shipment. However, you'll see handwritten hazmat shipping papers on the drum since some of the original contents were damaged, and the exact quantity of the undamaged portion being shipped back must be listed on the shipping papers. Like any other hazmat shipment, before the salvage drum can be placed in the UPS system, it must be audited by a qualified hazmat acceptance auditor. You must never rewrap a damaged hazmat package or throw a damaged hazmat package in the trash. Only a designated responder can dispose of any contents of a damaged package that contains a chemical, liquid, or hazardous material. Lastly, never upgrade the service of hazardous material package from ground to air. The following guidelines are what to do if you're exposed to a hazmat chemical.
The first thing you should do is wash the affected area, such as your hands. Notify management. If a medical evaluation is necessary, obtain a safety data sheet, or SDS. An injury report must be completed to document the exposure, even if no medical treatment is required. If you are exposed to a biological substance from a package or blood from an employee, wash the affected area and notify management. Employees exposed to blood or other biological substances must be offered a post-exposure medical evaluation. In this module, we covered what to do with a package that is leaking and what you should do if you're exposed to a chemical. So let's do a quick recap. If you're inside the facility and see a package that is leaking, smoking, giving off irritating fumes, or reacting in any way, do not touch the package. Leave the area and notify your supervisor. Do not put the package back into the UPS system. If you're in a delivery vehicle and see a package that is leaking, smoking, giving off irritating fumes, or reacting in any way, do not touch the package. Close the doors and secure your vehicle in a safe area. Leave the area and notify your supervisor.
Remember, never throw a leaking package into the trash. The undamaged portion of a hazardous material shipment must be returned in a yellow salvage drum.
If you're exposed to a chemical or biological substance, wash the affected area and notify management.
You may also need to get a medical evaluation.